Two, ready?
All right, guys, this is podcast number 2 for Friends in High Places, a mental health awareness podcast. And today we have another guest called Alex. And yesterday we had the wonderful insight of Jason. So let's introduce Jason again.
Hey guys, it's Jason. Still here, still kicking.
And you, Alex?
My name's Alex. I'm here too.
All right, Alex, so a little bit more about you. What do you do when you're not in the mental health hospital with us?
I play sports.
You play sports. What sports do you play?
Basketball and football.
And did you have a diagnosis for us today?
No, ADHD.
ADHD. You're out of control. Because most of us already have ADHD. It's goes with time, and too much of it makes you antsy in the pants. But also, some of the questions that were asked is, are we going to have this podcast recorded and filmed? Well, that depends on how well our guest today performs, and Jason too.
Of course.
Because if we don't have it filmed, then there's no stress of it. So I like it radio talk way better. But anyways, so Alex, tell us about yourself.
My name's Alex Xander Lee. Short for Alex Lee. I grew up in Montreal, LaSalle neighborhood. 1267 Daniel. I was brought up in the foster care in Bacha, and then on my way to get into like teenage life, I ended up in Shawbridge, and then I went to juvenile, which is that's the status juvenile, and then went to a group home. I went to a group home from there. Learned about sports, gym, and then I started living with myself, families around me, then ended up in this shithole. So,
How long have you been in this shithole?
the last time I must have came here when I was like 18 years old.
So this is not your first time?
No.
How many times have you been in here? I've been here 3 times, so
maybe two times or 3 times.
2 times.
Yeah.
And they never diagnosed you with anything else than ADHD?
So I had schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia, yeah.
Yeah.
Me too, that's the same diagnosis we share. But in a way, do you still hallucinate? Do you hear voices?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you first came here, you were arguing with yourself. Like it was like almost like an ultimate combat with yourself.
Yeah, you're like, you remind me of that one dude from Police Academy with the sound effects and everything. Like always doing that rap gig and all that stuff. That's why I told you have like a talent for it. You're just not there yet, you know. And I'm pretty sure you could get there, you know.
But does music interest you? Because it goes hand in hand with all the people that say, I hear voices, I see voices, or...
It's lyrical. Very lyrical.
Lyrical minded, you know.
Yeah, because you have a fast mind, and sometimes you process faster than you can talk. So, do you think your growing up and upbringing affected your mental health today?
Well, a lot mental health I've been through, and it's been a while. Family just went a different direction.
Did they write you off immediately, or did they just...
I grew up without my family.
Okay,
I grew up without my brothers and sisters. I grew up without my father. My father moved to Toronto.
How old were you when you started being in group home?
4 years old.
4?
Yeah.
So
I've been that's like foster care.
So that was a rough upbringing and everything.
Yeah.
But besides that, I mean, there is some good that comes out of it. I mean, didn't you say you were playing sports and all that stuff? You found out about the gym and everything?
Yeah, of course. And I was playing sports, playing video games.
Yeah. What
friends and people that I align myself with.
What do you like to do exactly with sports? Like you play, what was the sports again?
Basketball and football.
Basketball and football.
Yeah, for fun.
For fun, exactly. So
Yeah.
what are the positions you like to play as? In
As
basketball, for example.
basketball, I try to play it big.
Okay, so like offense?
So yeah, like
Offense.
like point guard
Mm-hmm.
or shooting guard. Not so much. I like to play small forward.
How about football?
Wide receiver.
Ooh, can you explain to me what is that exactly? Because I don't really know much about sports though.
Someone that's wide open and going to receive the ball.
Oh, so you're like the guy who catches the ball.
Yeah.
Primary catcher, yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Someone gives you a play and then you go out and catch the ball.
Mm,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. What about video games? What do you like to play as?
2K, NBA, and
The sports games, obviously.
Yes.
But if you had the choice, what other games would you like to be interested in?
I'm interested in GTA, Grand Theft Auto.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a good outlet. That is a good outlet to let
that's
some
how
stress
that's how
out.
some of this stuff started for me. I was asked to play GTA, and backwards GTA spells all the gods. And in the Rockstar engine, the AI just became autonomous, and the map started just growing and growing. And it was asked by the family to put the souls that were lost from this young impressionable mind that just wanted to fit in. They were lost, so they were put into the game as the NPCs, and the NPCs became autonomous, and they were fighting.
You know, the thing is that...
It's the best game ever.
No, it is a good game, but the thing is there's a rumor going around for like in the early 2020s, right? Saying that some of the developers are actually fake NPCs themselves who just inject themselves in multiplayer sessions. I actually saw this instance myself where randomly out of nowhere a car just drives erratically.
I spent almost 500 hours playing this game.
Yeah.
I didn't die once. And then all of a sudden I saw the NPCs become autonomous. I wasn't connected to Xbox Live. I was just riding around the train tracks, and the more I drove around, the larger the map got. And it got like, you can go around Los Santos in about 15 minutes from point A to point B. It took 2 hours to go full circle around on the map that I was creating. And
so you make your own maps, like.
well, that's what I was supposed to do, because every version I had was a different version for them.
Oh.
And it was to literally put, and if you think of it, they're so tiny, these little AIs, they can go into the circuitry of their electrical system and they can zap in. That's why their telecommunicate means the telemedias and teletransportation. It's all connected with the medias and the TVs.
I mean, look at memes nowadays. That's technically speaking mimetic imagery right there.
Yeah.
Based on images. It's linguistics.
And
based on just images in themselves. I mean, isn't that technically hieroglyphics or the modern day hieroglyphics?
Yeah, but we're smart enough to have a base of language, so we can actually see what the key is and decipher those letters are in image. You have to know the basis. So let's say it's a Futurama meme. You have to know what Futurama for it to be funny. So it's not everybody that has the same mental imagery of the said meme, but in all fairness, meme is like you said, the modern day hieroglyphic.
Hieroglyphics, yeah. But aside from that, Alex, what other games would you be interested in besides Grand Theft Auto? How about Red Dead Redemption?
I did play Red Dead Redemption with one of my friends online.
How was it?
It's good.
Which one?
The horses are chilling.
First one or second one though?
I played the first one, not too much. The second one I'm into.
Second one, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. The first one I played it for a little bit. It was okay, but the second one has way more interactivity with the wilderness now. Like hunting, going scavenging. There's like a little more mysteries in there.
Yeah.
Thing is that, have you ever heard of 5M for GTA?
Yeah.
It's basically a role-play server for like GTA
My
players.
brother plays that.
There you go. They have that for Red Dead Redemption too.
Yeah?
Yeah. I
saw him playing it.
I never participated in any of those yet, so hopefully in the future I might. But some of the memes that come out of those communities is so wild. Like, so wild.
Also, I play Call of Duty.
Do you connect with your online buddies there? Has that been your outlet for speaking with friends, or have you grown up with a lot of friends?
Most likely they're all like online.
Yeah.
When they call you up, they're like, "Yo, bro, come play 2K." They're like, "Yo, come play," or they're like send me like messages to come play 2K and stuff.
Isn't 2K also like a modern way of actually like selling player teams like that are curated for based on the player? Because I heard that some of the 2K games, like the sports games, where you can actually formulate your own custom teams and you can actually sell that to other players.
Would you be able to do it? Like, do you think if your 2K team is so sick that it would become a real life event? Like, do you think?
Oh, you mean they have? I think they have
Custom curated teams, right?
Yeah, they have some kind of game that can do that.
Yeah. I think it was like for basketball 2K, right? Like
Yeah.
the sports games, right?
Your game is that good, they can sell it to another person.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. So that's why they have those player switching teams all the time in real
but
life.
I'm not sure if they put that in the game just yet.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they did back in the early 2010s.
Should check on your phone or something like that.
I mean, there was this other YouTuber that was known for a lash out because of a girlfriend deleting all of his game data because his team was worth like 4 million.
Oh yeah, I think.
Yeah, remember that guy? I forget his name.
What
now.
happened? What happened?
Basically, he runs his business off of like the 2K NBA games.
Yeah.
Problem is that he's always on it because he has to make money to bring bread home. Girlfriend didn't exactly like that and decided to slash and delete all of his game data. So
I think I heard
everything's
that.
gone. Hard drive's gone, the money's gone, all of it's gone. So he has to start from scratch all over again. And that imagine you've been doing that for like over 15 years. Gone in an instant because somebody complains.
Well, that's her mental health awareness should be put on the light because if she has problems and jealous of a game, then.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They have a child.
But that's also the thing. If you're doing that out of rage, isn't that mental health awareness too?
It is mental health awareness. Exactly.
Because people that just go in fits of rage and call people fucker.
Yeah.
And tell them to get a job, out of the blue.
You're right.
It's kind of maybe taking a step back. How would you have done differently?
It all depends on the circumstances, after all. But then again,
why would it get to you though? Why would somebody that is so stupid in their own minds and not self-aware? Because I thought it was like we're talking about a hypothetical situation, but if the person is not at your level, why do you stoop down to theirs?
primarily because of the challenge,
Yeah, you wanna.
putting them back in their place in a way.
Do you think it worked? Because I think it ended up like the other day.
Yeah,
Another hypothetical situation
pretty much.
where it kind of ended the same way. He told you to lose weight and you told him to get a job. So to what ends does it ever stop?
Until he gets the message that if he decides to do anything more,
What if the silence is the message? Because
if the silence is the
wisdom
message,
is silence, and if you talk, you're just repeating something you heard.
absolutely correct.
But if you
with that.
listen and you don't say anything, that's when you learn more about yourself. Do you think he's gonna react like this to Alex if Alex does something?
I mean, he already kind of does some weird comments to Alex. I'm not gonna lie.
Who?
That guy.
One of the guys that we're
Oh,
stuck
you mean
in
the guy with
the
the-
mental health word
The guy
with.
with
Yeah.
the music thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, Music Man or whatever.
the guy with the
Yeah.
yellow glasses.
Yeah, him.
He's probably from the future, I think. I think he was brought back like,
Who knows, right?
I don't know. When you wear your sunglasses inside, you're definitely from the future.
Yeah.
But yo, Back to the Future, bro.
But we're only kidding around here. We can't really cast judgment on people that are stuck with us here because after
Yeah.
a certain amount of time, you start to
Deviate.
from who you are, and you just literally you're in a grounding place and a grounding point, and when you off center a little bit, somebody gets under your skin, so to speak.
Precisely.
Yeah.
That's called possession in some religious circles.
Illegal possessions,
Yeah. There you go.
teammate offsides.
Yeah. Thing is that coming back to the video game world, just for safety reasons now.
Yeah.
You said you play Call of Duty, Alex?
PS5.
PS5, huh?
Yeah.
Have you ever tried Battlefield?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Do you remember the Battlefield realms?
The Warzone.
Warzone 2 was kind of a tough thing, but they technically copied PUBG. How about you, Michael? Do you play any games?
No, but I used to play a lot of Assassin's Creed.
Ah,
Call
yes.
of Duty, yeah. Red Dead Redemption. That was a cool moment where when you can look through walls on Red Dead Redemption, you have the purity level of the soul that's on the other side.
Yeah.
Well, the first,
I think
my
that's
first,
and I think
my-
that's actually Assassin's Creed with The Last of
Yeah.
Us, right? The Last of Us is like the
yeah,
hero
but you
guy.
but in Red Dead you can see the purity level of somebody.
Really?
And you hold both you press down on both joystick and one time I subconsciously swapped consciousness. I had an OBD, out of body experience, OBE, and I was literally above myself, looking at myself sleep, and then out of nowhere I just shift consciousness into my cats, and my cat was literally right next to me I was on my bed, and my cat was just looking at me maybe 2 or 3 feet from the edge, and I was like, oh, that's a Red Dead Redemption dream, just like the same thing. And I think me playing video games really helped with my mental health, because when you isolate yourself, you're more connected to the gamer world. Do you think those friends online have helped you, Jason?
Oh, definitely.
Battle some your inner demons, so to speak, or
I mean the
your
types,
struggles.
The types of games I usually used to play was Daisy, Arma 3, a crap ton of military simulator games like Project Eagle was one of the games I was wanting to try. It's basically a aviation simulator game, but I have played VTOL VR, where you're basically piloting a jet with VR headset on. That was a difficult game to understand. But then there's also infantry ground tactic maneuvering that you got to learn with VR as well. I mean, think about it real quick. Imagine doing the same mannerisms you do in VR but IRL instead. That's basically what video games has done for me in a way. And it helped me try to materialize things in a better way without actually doing it IRL, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think I lost my train of thought there? That was
It's
weird.
okay.
What happened?
That was important. It must have not been an important question, but sorry to interrupt you.
No worries.
I had a very good question that slipped my mind.
Think about it real quick.
Yeah, we'll get back to it.
Yeah. But yeah, for example, I've seen a lot of other people who play VR games who really do rage a lot when they play VR games, and it's just a single player game.
Oh, they get pissed off at the game?
No, they don't get pissed off at the game. They get pissed at the fact that shit has happened to them IRL.
The game gets to them.
No, and the game doesn't get to them.
No?
They just express themselves intuitively into the game. There's this one game where you can play as a medieval knight, right? Problem is that some of the people I've seen and watched who play VR games on their own on voice chats and Discord, I'll be honest with you, I feel really bad for some of them, because it's like just hearing their complaints and what they say and the murmurs, it's kind of disheartening in a way. They have no one to talk to, they have no one to say it to, and they just in the game, they just yell, they scream, they do the mannerisms, Same thing for me. I kind of use the video game world for that outlet.
It wasn't the platform you wanted to do for your podcast. What is those entail?
Oh, the platforms. Honestly, I was planning to go on Twitch, but Twitch, I tried streaming on Twitch before, and I got stream sniped dozens of times. I gave up.
You should have a delay on it.
That's the thing. I was planning to go in about maybe a year or so from now.
Okay. And what do you want to do? What is it going to be about?
Streaming video games and mental health awareness.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How it helps you and your community online. Do you think they'll support you?
I hope so, because we're all gamers at the end of the day, right?
Yeah. Well, we're all, stuck in our own worlds too.
Precisely.
So your gamer world is better than the real world in layman's term.
Not necessarily, but just for fantasy reasons, yes.
Yeah, like the fantasy world. Sometimes the line is kind of blurred between spirituality and reality, and sometimes the mysticism. You just go on both sides of it at the same time.
You should try to maybe perhaps look into D&D then, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Because that's how my fourth grade teacher actually taught us how to judge or at least learn personality archetypes between each other.
Yeah.
Imagine a classroom of 21 kids with one teacher just playing Dungeons and Dragons
That must have
every
been,
single Friday night or Friday evening at least.
that must have been fun though.
It-
Dungeon D&G tournaments.
No, just D&D sessions like every half hour or hour or so for like the Friday. And there were no homeworks. That was the lucky part about fourth grade. No homeworks on the weekends.
Look at that. That's a good memory that you have from your past childhood.
Yes.
Alex, do you have any good memories from your childhood? Things that even though your situation was tougher than most, do you remember good moments? Do you
Could be anything, dude.
anything do you remember that stands out that you are who you are today now because of it?
Maybe even like a really good donut that one day you were just waiting for, something like that, you know?
A surprise that you didn't expect happening.
Exactly, you know?
But
My childhood has always been in the foster care. So there's good times.
But a lot of bad, huh?
I don't understand good times. Good times has always been away from family. There's nothing
That's fine.
that's good about it. You're
No.
living with a different family.
That's okay.
And-
It's those good times are your time.
did you have good families that took care of you?
Yeah, it was good. It was a good experience, but something I wasn't into
How come?
because it's not my family.
Still.
They took you in like one of their own, right?
And even if my family couldn't take care of me, I don't think it's right that someone else takes care of me. But then I can't complain with it, you know, because maybe as you're younger, or you're young,
Yeah.
you don't know the situation until they tell you the situation, what happened.
Exactly.
They couldn't take care of you.
But the thing is, the difference between good and bad times, for me personally, it's like,
Yeah.
it's not about whether it's with family or not. It's about, did you enjoy yourself in that specific moment?
Most of the time, yeah, I was.
Then tell us one story then. Just anything. Could be anything you want.
There was one time I had a social worker,
Okay? We're getting spicy here.
and I think he was telling me, he said, we need to figure out something or else your head's going straight back to juvenile.
What'd you do? What'd you do to go?
What the fuck did you do?
What'd you
He
do?
said you're going straight back to juvenile because he broke my chain, right?
Okay.
Across my aunt just bought me like a chain.
Oh shit,
The
okay.
chain for like $40.
And he broke it.
Yeah, it's for play fighting and you know, like this. She's
Oh,
and I was
shit.
like, fuck yeah! In his stomach, he's like,
Oh, that was a bonding moment between
it was the fast reflex in his stomach, and then I said, "After fuck, I hope this guy's still breathing."
So I'm pretty sure he is. And I think that was like a bonding moment between mates then.
Yeah, and I went to go tell the staff. I said, I punched the guy in the stomach and blah blah blah. They said you're going up north. I said, I just told you something. And we're play fighting, and he needed water, and plus like, he needed water to drink, and it's fine. So you're not supposed to fight people. Blah, blah,
Rules,
blah.
right? Rules are bitches sometimes.
Ended up in
Right?
juvenile, and then as soon as I leave juvenile, within a couple like weeks, couple months, it's like a couple weeks probably. I go back to my what do you call it, youth protection,
Mm-hmm.
and then now I'm at the gym, powerlifting.
That's good then.
Yeah, so he's
got-
like,
You
fine.
got rewarded in a way.
Yeah, I started playing basketball. That's when the basketball hit me.
Yeah, the ball became an
YMCA.
extension of your hand.
Yeah, YMCA. That's when I started playing basketball really good. Even at 13 years old.
Yeah.
I blocked someone. I blocked someone. They're like, oh, you didn't make the team. So after that day, I was like, okay, something's not right. I go to a YMCA, see a basketball, I see the gym, I see the weights. I said, it woke me up.
Mm.
When I see that now, it tells me there's something that, even if something that I don't have in my life, that I know that I can fall back on, it's going to be the weights, the gym, or it's going to be basketball, or it's going to be both of them at the same time.
There you go.
So
Yeah.
now maybe God's plan is probably to keep you here a little longer, so you actually do fall back on those gifted talents you have.
Yeah, and it's either going to be...
What about rapping? We heard earlier.
No, I'm not a rapper.
No.
Yeah.
I can be a rapper, but I'm not really into that.
But how about like I mentioned before, instrumentals, just making like soft music.
Like DJ?
Yeah, DJ.
DJ Alex.
You make remixes basically, in your own way. Precisely. That would be an interesting thing to see.
No, not really. I can't. Doing DJ, no. I like to go off on a beat.
Oh, so you like to
So
freestyle?
if I'm acapella like Eminem, he just does it because he's free to like the beat. When he gets to the beat, he's free on it. He just goes with it.
I see. So, you missed. Okay.
He hits it like that. He's with it.
Yeah.
Time like Lil Wayne, he goes on it like Drake.
Mhm.
These guys, these rappers, like Pop Smoke. I know he passed away, but he was good at rapping. Young Thug, Birdman, these guys, they're good when it comes to the beat,
Mhm.
Singers like Rihanna, like
Yeah.
all this-
Like for me, music changed like a big perception on my life. Like it made me feel like I'm not alone. Every time that a lyric comes up, it gives me goosebumps because it's like living the moment, like in the present moment. The situation that I'm living is just like tailor made for the song. Do you think music is is one of your outlets, or do you think over time you've lost touch with music?
I still listen to instrumentals a lot.
Yeah. Does it bring back memories from?
It does, but then when I listen to lyrics from singers, their words, like they're very emotional. And when you listen to their lyrics, it's like the words that they speak. When they say like Tupac, he's poetry.
Yeah.
He's
I think he was
poetry
touched by
and-
the hand of God because some of his lyrics are so poetic and so
Yeah, poetic
just
justice. That's what it
and
is.
like I don't know if it's because I was living through something at that moment when I listened to a couple Tupac songs, but it was just
For me, it was Eminem with like Toy Soldiers. Those
Yeah.
lyrics are just
they hit you hard.
Yo,
They
I
hit
can
you hard.
always hit the rhyme on the time. I got the ball. This assisted like this. I got the team like this. Like, I'm not sure, man. I can't.
That
say
was
it.
good.
Oh,
so-
sure, yeah. See,
That was
can't-
good still.
You can't,
You got
you
it.
can't be your harshest critic. You gotta let yourself flourish a little bit and just be like,
Precisely.
be confident. You have that confidence always. Tone.
Yeah.
You have it. It's in your being.
Yeah.
But to go back to earlier when we were talking about your diagnosis, do you agree with it?
Listen to what other people think. Off the medication, I saw myself.
You
And-
sorry, you what?
Okay, yes.
Off the
way I
medication.
said, the way I said, I saw myself. The way it sounds, I didn't see myself.
Oh, you could have a OBE, or
Yeah.
a reflection in the mirror,
Yeah.
I had a different thing, a different feeling of myself.
Okay.
Okay, right?
Mhm.
I was breathing better. I was
Off the medication,
yes.
and now they put you back
I
on.
mean, back on the medication, it got me all slurring and drooling everywhere. Like this
Yeah.
is like some water. Like I'm like swimming in shit. Like I'm trying to like get out the situation. It's over because I told my doctor that I'm gonna bring her to court. She brought me to court to take medication. I didn't want to take medication.
So they did that to me too. I have to take the medication for 2 years. They ablated me, but it's like a baby aspirin for the mind,
yeah.
And if you think of it, do you still hallucinate? Do you still? I see you don't argue with yourself as much as you did before.
I'm really tired now because the medication.
Because
Got-
never
got my mind.
never lose that self argument because that's when your ideas can flourish. You never break somebody's train of thought. You know what I mean?
That's what he did. The medication got me all thinking that it's all correct, that the medication thinks for itself, right? There's a way that medication can make you think, and then there's a way that you can think without the medication, and that part you have to have, like you said, train of thought. You have to have both sides. If a medication that has a side effect that you're seeing a different side of you, if you see a side without the medication, that's the regular you, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And which side do you prefer the most? Do you like not hearing the voices or arguing with yourself, or do you like the? Do you miss the yourself aspect of it? And in all fairness, if they're giving you medication and it's helping you not hallucinate, so to speak, where do you stand there?
Well, with the medication, believe me or not, it puts weight on me. So
With it?
it stabilizes something. So for me personally,
Do you rather be stable or do you rather be yourself?
I don't believe that the medication that stables my mindset. What it does,
I think this place stabilizes you, sober out or not.
the food is here. I sit here, I eat the fucking food.
Yeah, why do you think I bought my spices on the daily? I am willing to share the soy sauce and everything, but like, I have like special meals myself, so.
What do you call this?
The all-seeing eye. It's my background.
Yeah, but what's the regular name for it? Medallion?
No, the pyramid, the all-seeing eye.
It's a pyramid, but what's
It detaches from the tip of the pyramid. So, in Giza,
yeah?
pyramid. Imagine that it's like an overlay on top of the pyramid, which is spiritual.
You know, it's kind of funny because I think I might know what it's called, the Eye of Ra, or in terms of
No, it's M. It's M word. M word.
Or-
It's not a
Medallion, a medallion?
It's a medallion.
No, that's just off of ChatGPT.
It's not a medallion. Medallion is something else like Jackie Chan movie.
Medallion is like something you wear over your thing to represent.
Yeah, but
a thing like the Freemasons have medallions.
This is you know like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah,
You know the thing that he carries like that?
yeah.
What's it called?
It's been
Oh,
such
I
a
know what
long
you're
time.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot.
It's
honestly.
it's medallion. Is it a medallion?
Yeah,
It's not a medallion.
it's
Yeah, that's what it
it's
was.
a
Or
puzzle
a pendulum.
medallion.
A pendulum.
Pendulum,
Yeah,
yeah.
what's that called? It's an M.
Medallion.
We're gonna have to Google this for next session then.
Yeah, we are.
But that's the thing, though. It's kind of funny that almost every single religion out there likes to say that the eye is an all-seeing eye. However, in terms of the original texts of like old times, all of the different religions and all the different cultures state that eyes can be forms of figures of higher power, right?
Like
Yeah,
Illuminati, right?
exactly.
Something like that.
Illuminati, yeah, that's
exactly.
what it's. For Friends in High Places came from this place.
You got it?
You got it, actually. It's the Millennium Puzzle.
Millennium.
Millennium Puzzle.
What?
Millennium puzzle.
Yeah,
Millennium.
Millennium.
Sorry.
You want to read it?
Millennium Puzzle.
Yeah, that's the one that he has. It's so dirty.
Let me see.
Yo, I watched him beat Pegasus. Yo,
Yo, Pegasus.
that fight.
Oh my
that fight
goodness.
was the best fight ever.
Yes, and then there was Kaiba or whatever. The
Yeah.
guy who Blue Eyes White Dragon. Thing.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel
Red
so
Eyes.
bad
Red
about
Eyes
it.
was there. He beat him. Kaiba. He beat Kaiba and then went straight to Pegasus.
Yo.
Those two, he had to come out of it with his young self and got back to his old self. You see the way he talks? It's like, like his hairstyle. He has a medallion. What's it called? Medallion?
Millennium.
Millennium, yeah, that's what it is.
Anyways, Alex, I really appreciate your time on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it was a quick session, but we got it in. Thank you, Jason, for hosting.
No problem.
You guys have a great one.
Thank you,
This was podcast number 2, Friends in High Places.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Have a good one.
When are you gonna do a video?